Hi, welcome to Bewilder. I'm Nettie Zan. I write about whatever I want. This week I'm going to attempt to read the essay in case you want to listen along. So here we go. Are you connected to your intuition? How to listen to the little genius within. I love making impulsive decisions. Intuitive decisions. I have done this with much more frequency than I have thought things through. I have never once made a pros and cons list. Some examples of intuitive decisions that have gone well. Spend a winter in Iceland. Attend the Marina Abramovic Institute in Greece. Get a degree in physics. Start living in my truck and travel the country. Cut off all my hair again. Start teaching meditation. Quit drinking. Leave the commune. The idea occurs to me. The body says, hell yes, and I immediately make the idea a reality. There is no second guessing, no doubting, no talking to a sounding board. It's just a complete and immediate devotion. I can often remember the moment extremely well. They are vivid moments in my internal world. As I started thinking of things, lots more intuitive decisions came to mind. Most were excellent in the long run. The place where my intuition typically failed is in relationships, both friendships and partners. I noticed I have a tendency to engage with mean girls, who are sometimes other genders. I feel like I could do a little work on my intuition there. But for actions in my life, my intuition is pretty sound. Now, how do I listen to my intuition? How do I trust it? Well, first off, I'm a bit lucky because I was a neglected, ignored, and overlooked latchkey kid. For many years, I lamented this, but now I see the bright side as well. I was never taught to ignore my intuition because nobody was ever teaching me anything. I had to become very self-sufficient, and I was very young when I started making my own decisions about my life. I taught myself to read before kindergarten. I initiated moving out of my mom's house in 4th grade for my safety. I started working for my own money at 13. I moved out permanently at 17. You see what I mean? Perhaps this gives me a vantage point for the subtlety of listening to one's intuition. I have practice. The body is speaking to you all of the time. The body is in direct communication with the subconscious. The subconscious has access to every data point you have ever consumed through senses, thinking, dreaming, or learning. Our conscious mind forgets a lot. It's too much information to hold at once. Consciousness is a sieve. But the subconscious forgets nothing, excepting in head injuries and some other physiological conditions. The subconscious is basically faster and more efficient than the greatest computer we've ever developed. It's the gold star of computation metrics. You see this when you drop a knife and grab it by the hilt before it hits your foot. You see this in every sport. For example, when the batter hits a home run. When you pull your hand from a hot pan before you even know you've touched something hot. These are easy to access examples. This brainiac part of you can also assess situations rapidly, think highway traffic, read people's emotions, micro-expressions, tell when people are lying, match tone to intent, read words with only the first and last letters in the correct position, correct your balance, so much more than you know, and code switching. In my opinion, the subconscious also has access to externally stored information. I think we are psychic. I think we can dream the future. I think we can talk to ancestors and gods. There is some evidence of this in modern physics. Look at quantum entanglement. I also believe that we are able to heal our damaged bodies by connecting with the quantum field, or what I would call the information-dense, sentient, energetic substrata of the universe. Some folks believe that consciousness came before matter, and that evolution and life are vehicles for the expansion of the mind. Hindus, Buddhists, philosophers, notably Hegel and Berkeley, Steiner, controversial dude, and all animists, which is the type of religion I believe in. This theory believes all consciousness is one, with individuated expressions. I believe this. God is everywhere. Now, it may seem we have gone far afield. Let's get back to personal experience. Are you connected to your intuition? Do you notice when your anxiety begins? Do you remember first impressions? Are you very good friends with your breath? Do you have a practice of listening to your body? Do you feel comfortable speaking off the cuff? If you are feeling no's to these questions, you are probably not connecting with your intuition. Do you feel plagued into inaction by self-doubt? Do you seek second opinions before making decisions? Do you often regret things you did? Do you feel making yourself small is making yourself safe? If you are feeling yeses to these questions, then you are probably not connecting to your intuition. Are you working a job you know is not fulfilling to you? Are you in a relationship you know is not right for you? Are you a chronic people pleaser? Do you experience a lot of colds and flus, a persistent stomach ache, migraines? Do you feel unseen and unheard? You are probably disconnected with your intuition. You have probably denied your inner wisdom over and over throughout your life. This is normal, and it makes sense. Authorities are all around us from birth and are often asking us to do their bidding, their way, and we are punished for not obeying. Obedience is deeply ingrained in our culture. Children obey out of both love and fear, and both paths reduce our connection to our intuition. The thing is, the more we ignore our intuition, the harder it becomes to hear. But it is never lost. You cannot lose your inner wisdom. The rest of everything just becomes so loud that the intuition is drowned out in all the noise. You can, and should, reclaim your relationship with your intuition. This restoration of natural order begins with stillness. We must learn to quiet the mind, the conscious sieve, and learn to listen to the subconscious and the body. The body will tell you everything you need to know. Begin to nurture your intuition and develop a relationship with it. Going to nature is a great first step. Go alone. Go without your phone. Notice what comes up in the mind and work towards being present with the wild. Journaling is a great first step. Free write with no intentions. See what comes up. Writing down your dreams is a great first step. Asking yourself, what do I want? Instead of asking advice is a great first step. Doing meditation is a great first step. Come hang with me at 9 a.m. on Thursdays. Your intuition will not speak in words to you very much, especially at first. It will be a body sense, a clenching of the jaw, holding your breath, a feeling of no, resistance, avoidance. It might be tingles or goose pimples. It might be pain or perceived illness. Psychosomatic pain and sickness is a tool the subconscious uses to con you into following your intuitions. Your intuition is generally telling you one of two things: get out or get in. As you develop a relationship, the messages may become more nuanced, but mostly, and in the beginning, it's all about your safety. A hell yes or a fuck no. Start noticing in your life where your hell yeses and fuck no's are. Encourage your body to tell you, and you must take action. You must honor your intuition by listening to it and acting on behalf of it. If your body is saying fuck no to that yoga class, quit going. If your body is telling you hell yes to sleeping more, take a nap. The more we disregard our intuition, the harder it becomes to hear. And conversely, the more we listen and act on that wisdom, the stronger the bond will become. And you will begin a process of transformation. When you start reconnecting your intuition, You may find that you are called on to make a lot of changes to your life and relationships. If you have been putting up with some bad behavior from your bestie with patience and lowliness, as though you are unworthy of better treatment, if you have been accepting their mean-heartedness and loving despite, and then you start advocating for your needs and health, well, they are not going to like that. They are used to you being a doormat. The nature of your relationship will have to change. Some people will not want you to change. Some will change with you. And for every person you lose, you are creating room for new people who will love you and your intuition, who will support you and encourage your growth. You may have gotten yourself into many unhealthy situations due to your self-doubt. A job you hate, couch death, too much sugar, a selfish partner, being a forever doormat. It's okay. It happens to us all. And there is wisdom in every path. However far you have wandered from your intuition, you have still learned many things. Knowing what doesn't work is as powerful as living what does work. Here's the big takeaway. When you are connected with your intuition, when you erase the crippling doubt, when you learn to speak your needs with calm kindness, when you learn to hold your boundaries in love, you are becoming your full self. You will find wonder and curiosity, limitless patience and potential, the ability to relish and enjoy the smallest things. The daybreak will light your face and you will smile. The news will not crush your heart so much you cannot move. You will be able to be truly known because you will truly know yourself. And there will be adventures.